Hi, you guys. We're doing more mathematical GED testing prep, getting you ready for the GED and passing it with a higher score than 145. So we're looking at adding multiple numbered digits, either adding or subtracting whole digits. So we have these problems. I did the first video prior to this. So now we're going to be taking a look at the rest of these. So you can see that they're listed differently across the way. So if you are in need of taking a screenshot, take a screenshot so you can see, because I'm not going to keep coming back to this. And then I'll show you kind of how this is going to work. So when you're setting these up, you want to set them up nice and neatly. As you can see the ones above, that you always start like on the end, the right? So you always line everything up to the right. So we have three two-digit numbers. So just line them up nicely under each other. This is an addition problem. So we're just going to go ahead and add 0 plus 5 is 5. Plus another 5 is 10. So we put a 0 at the end there. We're going to carry the tens position to the tens spot. And now we'll add 1 plus 3 is 4. Plus a 7 is going to be 11. Plus another 7 is going to be 18. So we have 180 as an answer. Now we're going to take a look at this one. So we have a 4-digit number and a 3-digit number. So the 3-digit number should always go to the far right. If you feel more comfortable adding a 0 where there's blank spots, do that, so that way you keep it lined up. It's really important that you are neat when you're doing this and you're able to line up the numbers accordingly, because you want to make sure that they're right. Then we're going to add 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 plus 2 is 11, so we're going to put a 1 here. We're going to carry that 1 from the tens over to the next number. 1 plus 0 is 1, plus 3 is 4, and then our last number is 2 plus 0 is 2. So there's my answer. Now we're going to take a look at our next one. They're getting a little bit bigger. So we have this again, everything is lined up accordingly. The only thing that doesn't have anything underneath it is that 1. So we're going to throw a 0 in there. And then we're going to add 5 plus 2 is going to be almost a 3. Subtracting here. That's 7. 5 plus 4 is 9. 7 plus 4 is 11. So we're going to carry that 1 to the next number. And then we're going to have 1 plus 8, which is 9. Plus 2 is going to be 11 again. So we're going to carry that 1 from the tens position over to the next number. 1 plus 0 is 1. Plus 2 is 3. And then we have just 1 plus 0, which is 1. And so my answer, here it is. 131,197. Now let's go ahead and do some subtraction problems. Again, there is a blank spot here, so we want to fill that in with a 0 so that we can keep our position neat and organized and clean. So 8 minus 5 is going to be 3. Now I can't do 7 minus 8 because I don't have enough to do. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to add a 10 to it, and then I'm going to take a 10 from here. So I'm going to make that 2. So now you're going to have 17 minus 8, which is going to be 9. And then 2 minus 0 is 2. So 293 is your answer. The next one, again, we have a 4-digit and a 3-digit. So we're going to line it up. So we're going to put a 0 right there. So that lines it up. 0 minus 0 is 0. 5 minus 5 is also 0. Now we can't do 2 minus 3. So we're going to borrow from the number before it. Make that a 0. And then we have 12 minus 3, which is going to be 9. And then obviously 0 minus 0 is nothing. So our answer is 900 here. And then the last one we have, you can see that all the digits are lined up. There's a number for every single one of the numbers below it. And 9 minus 0 is nothing taken away. So that's going to be 9. We can't take 9 from 8. So we're going to take 10 from the number before it, make it smaller. And then 18 minus 9 is going to be 9. 6 minus 8, I can't do that again, so I'm going to borrow from the number before it. And then we're going to do 16 minus 8, which is going to be 8. 3 minus 3 we can do, which is going to be 0. And then 4 minus 1 is 3. So our answer is 30,899. And that is how we do our adding and subtracting with multi-digit numbers. If you want more questions like these, find them on my YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at U1Algebra. All of these are going to be located in the playlist for GED Math. And don't forget to like, share, and follow me for more.